NFT. Guys, these three little letters are an absolute craze that's been developing over the last year. And if you're not exactly familiar with what an NFT is, it stands for non-fungible token. Now, clearly, we're going to break that down a little bit later in this video so that you got a better understanding of what actually it is. Because people seem to be becoming millionaires on selling NFTs. Are they selling pictures? Are they selling coins? Is it a cryptocurrency? What exactly is an NFT? And should you be buying them? Should you be making them? And should you be selling them? We're going to answer those questions in this video. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and cryptocurrency, you can use the link in the description below for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. $100 deposit is going to get you at least 3 free stocks right now, and then any $1 crypto trade is going to get you your choice of $5 in free crypto. And if you want a crypto exclusive wallet or exchange, you can use the links down there for Binance, Gemini, and Crypto.com as well. But guys, let's talk about NFTs. First, let's try to explain it in a way that's very easy to understand. Because you see people selling selfies as NFTs. You see people selling cartoons, just drawings as NFTs. You see like 10-year-old girls that have their art out there and they're selling them as NFTs. But what is it? So an NFT simply means non-fungible token. Now, it's completely different than a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and so on. So we use Bitcoin as an example when comparing and contrasting NFTs and fungible tokens, or FTs, right? So a Bitcoin, if you can't afford a $35,000 Bitcoin, you can easily go out there and buy a half or a quarter or a tenth or a 20th and so on of Bitcoin. You can buy 0.0001 Bitcoin if you would like. Now, an NFT is different. That's the fungible factor of a Bitcoin. You can buy any portion or any amount that you would like. NFT is different. It is always one. You always have to buy the whole thing. You can never split that NFT up. You can't buy half of it. You can't sell half of it. You can't buy a quarter of it. You can't sell a quarter of it. It's always a whole token. You cannot funge, whatever the verb would be there. You cannot break up that token. It is a non-fungible token. Now, of course, the craze right now are profile pictures, selfies, different types of photographs, and artwork. Why? Simply because it means that artwork is verified. It lives on the blockchain, and I know there's a lot of people skeptical about blockchain and whether or not these photos are actually verified and so on. So if you're still that far off that you don't care about what lives on the blockchain, I get it. You're not going to have a pretty big passion or a pretty big interest in non-fungible tokens and NFTs. But the fact that you are the owner of that single token right there, and it can never be split, can never be duplicated, and you are the one that has that verification. Think of an NFT like a certificate of authenticity. You know, it doesn't have to be something with inherent value. If you've got that certificate of authenticity, it shows that it's real and it shows that it's yours. That's where the value lies in NFTs. So knowing that, yes, we have seen teenagers, we've seen we've seen everybody out there start an NFT collection, and as long as you can get people to purchase it and want it, it will absolutely soar in value because they've got that authenticity. Now, if you're out there trying to determine whether or not buying NFTs is the right thing for you, or creating NFTs and selling them is the right thing for you, you got a couple decisions to make, right? Definitely look into it before you go out there and do it, because I see a lot of people and I read a lot of stories about some pretty crazy things, okay? We're not going to go into detail about all these crazy things, but it doesn't have to be a picture that you sell. Let's put it that way. If you've read some other articles about girls out there selling some stuff as NFTs, it doesn't have to be a picture that you're going to be selling as an NFT. Just use your imagination. If you can use your imagination, the possibilities are limitless. Now, with that being said, do I think that these pictures are going to last? Because I've seen a lot of people in my live streams wondering whether or not these NFTs are a fad or if they're here to stay. And I could be completely wrong on this, but I do think that the, I guess, appeal of these pictures and these profile pictures or NFTs that are selfies and so on, they could absolutely pass over. We could see this just turn into a fad and kind of settle down a little bit. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if that's the case, but I do think that NFTs, these non-fungible tokens, absolutely will serve a purpose moving forward, and it could be in a vast array of different things. Just to use an example, your house, if you own the house that you live in, if you rent the house, somebody owns that house that you live in, right? If you were to go to sell that house, you need the deed to that house. Now, typically you go out to a closing company or a title company, they do a title search and they do all that work for you to determine that you are the actual owner of that house, that if there are any liens against it and so on, that they verify those and everybody is squared away when that transaction takes place. Now imagine your deed lived on the blockchain. Simple as that. Now you understand what an NFT is. Your deed cannot be split up. It's the deed to that house. It shows that you own that property. Now, if your deed lived on the blockchain, it would essentially be an NFT. And I am certainly not saying that title companies are going to be so tech forward that they start listing and they start storing deeds on the blockchain. And it's as simple as going out there and transferring from one wallet to another in these NFTs. I don't know if they're that nimble, and I don't know if these bigger companies and these title companies like that could ever or will ever switch over to NFTs. But hopefully that little example shows you the value of an NFT and the thought of it as a certificate of authenticity, because there is only one, and you are, if you're the owner, right? You are the owner of that NFT, that non-fungible token that cannot be split, that cannot be destroyed, that cannot be taken apart, and so on. So guys, I want to know what you think about NFTs in the comments below. Whatever, just open up. Do you think they're a fad? Do you think that they have uses? Do you think that people could and should still go out there and try to create NFT collections and sell them? And what do you think the future for NFTs actually are? If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. Webull, Binance, Gemini, Crypto.com in the description below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.